Alright guys, so here it goes. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. This wanted to come out, okay? It just came out full. Full. So you are having an altercation with someone, okay? This is what I get here. I get here room. I have to clarify this. It happened in a room and you had to walk out of the room actually. Okay, but I will clarify here too. Okay, so you just had an altercation, Aquarius. And it was a big argument I get here in this room where somebody walked out sad. Okay, this is your challenge card is Fortune, which is also for me, for a tarot reader, and for me it's the Wheel of Fortune. What is that? A cycle completing, a cycle coming to an end. Okay, wrapping something up. It's almost like Fortune is also the world I get here. It seems like the world. It kind of feels like Fortune is a challenge for you, right? Like, what does that mean? Fortune is a challenge for you. You don't feel fortunate in the circumstances you're having, especially with the individuals around you. You're having some type of quarrel with individuals here, especially a person in your home, a person that you live with. Okay, it could be, I get here, I just got a download that it could be over inheritance, over somebody who passed away and left heirlooms. I get here heirlooms, antiquities here. That they might have, you have to divide not only the wealth, that it is a grandparent, guys. It's a grandparent here. They left the house. Okay, they left the house and it's a family dispute here. And you guys have to divvy up the stuff. I don't quite know if there was a will here or not. All I know is that there's challenges dividing the property, and not only the money, but also the antiquities in the home itself. Okay, I get here family dispute here. I'm going to clarify right now with a universal tarot to see what else I get. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Let's clarify who this foe is. Let's clarify this. Who is this foe for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Okay. Just as I thought, guys. I just keep getting messages and messages, and just these things pop out. Let me pull out the cards that have popped out. I just get lots of cards just wanting to talk here. So here I got, I do get a family, almost like a marriage. I get here, a family. This is my card, 10 of Cups, a card of family. Okay? So I get here like an argument at home. It's a family argument, as I said. Okay? It's over money. Okay? Queen. I get here, Queen of Pentacle. It's a person who is married, who's stable in a relationship, who focuses on the resources, and has plenty of resources. I get here, for some of you guys, it's a grandmother. It's a grandmother who had a lot of investments, who passed away here. Okay, and she left you guys with a wealthy inheritance that you have to divide here. Let me see here. All these cards pop out. I just have to lay them out and get a story from these cards, guys. Just bear with me. Okay, I think I'm gonna fix the lighting here because there's some sort of glare. Okay, I think this is better. Alright, so when cards come out in clumps like this, sometimes you have to rearrange them to make it into a story. Because sometimes the stories don't make sense here, okay? And a tarot reader has to, it's asking me to rearrange. Before I rearrange, this might apply to some person here, okay? There was a big fight, a big discussion over inheritance and, you know, the stuff in the home and selling the home and things like this. Okay, and so there has to be like some balance of emotions, right? For some of you guys, I'm getting that you're getting dreams of your of the person who has passed away, like your grandparent or your grandmother or something like this. Okay, and you're finally overcoming these emotions. I get here. You're finally at a place where you're stabilizing the emotions and the overwhelming feelings you had of actually losing a person that is significant in your life, and also and selling all the things that you needed to sell, that you're attached to, that makes you think about this person or this grandparent, and you feel some kind of way about it, you know, selling all these things and stuff like this, but you overcame these emotions, you know, and you're finally doing what you have to do and divvying up things the way you need to divvy them up in a fair manner. I'm getting here in a fair manner because you're really thinking about the benefit of everyone here. I get here. So let me just tell you what cards I get. I get Temperance, 6 of Wands, 7 of Cups, 7 of Wands, the World card, and the Emperor. So right off the bat, I get water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, the card, a strong Sagittarius, strong Aries, and Taurus. Strong Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Taurus, and fire signs, whether it be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Okay. So you had to divvy up. Okay, so you were in control here. I get here, Aquarius. Or if it wasn't you, somebody was an emperor, somebody was running the show. It was somebody that is a entrepreneur, somebody that has a strong hold of the household. Okay, they run the show, they run the household. The person who everybody goes to in the family for help, or the person who actually is the leader in the home, right? That's a person who actually had to divvy up the resources. They were actually, maybe they were in the will. I'm not quite sure they were in the will. They had to divvy up all these resources and give people their proper share. Sell the house and then get the money and then give the people that deserve it, you know, or divide it into a fair situation. Okay, and he did this, or she did this, in the best way that they can, and everybody seemed to be happy. But it left this person, well, this person was defensive. Somebody's defensive here about it. Okay, somebody's defensive about it, and this person that was defensive actually walked out of the house because there was some quarrel. There was something. This one person didn't like the way the thing ended up, or the way things were divided. This one person walked out of the house. Okay, but the cycle has closed. It is done. What is done is done. Okay, so we're moving on. Okay. I still feel as if there's a glare in the house here. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to make this better for... Okay, well this is the best that I can do, guys. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Okay guys, I have to rearrange the cards. Okay. Here I get a married couple here. A married couple who had an argument. Who had an argument. Who had an argument in the house, in the bedroom, to be more specific. Okay, they had an argument about money here. Okay. So I get here that somebody walked out of the house, okay, and somebody was a victor here. Okay, they were the victor. They felt they were defending themselves. They're like, back the fuck off. Somebody was asking them, what are you doing with the money? You know, you're like, you're spending the money in this. I saw you use a credit card in a different place. You're buying things, you know, they pull up receipts where I don't know where they got these receipts, but they pull up shit that you have bought, like jewelry and shit that you had bought that they never even got. You know, like the woman, if you're, you know, if you're a man, this woman must have come to you and said, you know, your wife, or you're the person, your love interest, you know, you purchased this. Where did this come from? I see the receipt here. I see that you've purchased this new toy, and you went to this restaurant, or you went to these places, and like you're overspending here, and some things that you're spending on that are quite suspicious. Okay, you're spending a lot of money on the internet here. You're doing conspicuous things on the online, like buying shit online and buying maybe jewelry for someone, or some, you know, it could be a mother, I don't know. I'm not saying it's third party yet. I haven't seen third party or anything, okay? I just see like money issues here. Okay, I see money issues here. And so somebody's being questioned where they're spending their money, okay? Because there's a lot of online activities here. But somebody feels guarded. They're like, back the fuck off. Okay, I work hard for my money, okay? You're not the only one that works hard for their money. This is a happy relationship for the most part, but it seems like maybe that somebody is not quite well, it might not be all that happy, right? Because we're doing a tarot reading, and people that are usually happy do not look at tarot readings, okay? And because they have a problem. Everybody has a problem, guys, okay? Not every marriage is the best marriage. You have to work hard at marriages, and it's really easy for people nowadays to just walk away when they have a problem instead of dealing with the problem head on. And now, so there's a problem here, guys. So somebody's spending money online. And so I'm getting here that the female here asked, what are you doing with the money? And he's like, well, I can do whatever I want with it, back the fuck off. Okay, so she left upset. Okay, and there's some balance here. There's you have to temper these anger, this energy here, because it was just left like that. So let's move on with the situation here. Let's clarify the Emperor here. What about the Emperor? Okay. I get also here that the woman could control the strings, the purse strings. Always asking, always telling the guy, giving him like just money for him to just almost like allowance or some sort, and she controls the purse strings of, if she's the money financial person in the relationship, okay, or vice versa, or the man is the purse string holder. Okay. Can you tell me what about this couple? What about this couple, the Emperor and the Pentacle? And if they're not a couple, what's going on here? What's going on here? Wait a second, guys. For some of you guys, let's go back to the bedroom here. I'm getting some of you guys are actually dreaming, okay? Maybe some of you guys may have nightmares or crazy dreams. Okay, just crazy dreams, downloads. This is the divine, the universe, trying to give you messages here in your dreams. Listen to them. Listen to your dreams, guys. Dragons. I keep getting dragons and snakes. They might be significant in your dreams. Okay, some people are dreaming of of maybe like I said, like deceased people that were in your family, or some sort of like ghosts or something like this. Okay, I get here there's something ending here. There's something ending for those of you guys. For some of you guys, there's something ending here. So there's sort of like this new cycle, this completion of something. So so it's going through drastic change. I get drastic change. 7 7 7 7 sevens. 4 14 5 6 10 21 3 7. Let me look up something for you guys with the number 7 here. 7 7. The urge to find life's meaning. Number 7 is a seeker of information. often hidden deep inside ourselves. It is a very introspective number. As a heart's desire number, it will lead you to seek knowledge and answers for life's big questions, such as the meaning of life. You do not want to find out these answers from others. You have to do the work to answer them yourselves. Maybe this is what your spirit guides are trying to tell you, what your meaning of life is and what your purpose is, okay? For some of you guys. All right. So some of you guys who are getting downloads from spirit, and just are like not even thinking about their dreams, they're like too scared to think about their dreams here, too scared to think that actually the other side is trying to communicate with you. You just don't even want to think this. You're just afraid. You're defensive about it. You're like, back the fuck off. I don't want anybody that's not alive to communicate with me. This is crazy, in my dreams or anything. Okay? So this is like your stance on this. You're scared of the unknown. And when people are scared of the unknown, they call things creepy or weird, or, because they don't understand it. They don't understand what they do not know. It's scary to people. It's scary. Okay? All right, so let's see what's going on here. What's going on with this Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor? What's going on here? So somebody was a victor here, and somebody left the house upset. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Okay, I get here that this marriage has solid foundations here. Okay, so this marriage has solid foundations. Okay, so you guys love each other. You have a great home. Okay, it's so, but then what's going on here? All right. All right, that makes a little more sense. Okay, so I get here Eight of Swords, the Tower, and these came reverse actually. The Ace of Swords, I get here the Ten of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. Okay. So although there's foundations here, there's foundations in the family. What does foundations in the family mean? That you guys have established a relationship that has good foundations, meaning that you have clear communications on what roles that you fulfill and what roles the other person fulfills in the relationship. You have established a home, a family, roots, I get here. But there's some financial issues with the Ten of Coins in reverse, okay? The financial issues are making this relationship, the money matters and issues are making this relationship be weak. Okay, like you guys have a strong foundation, but it's making the relationship, it's weakening the relationship, all right? You know how some people, I'm not saying that you guys are going to divorce, but there's here, shit's gonna hit the fan here about financial issues here. Okay, and somebody is not willing to tell the truth about something, okay, with the Ace of Swords in reverse, okay? Somebody's not letting something go, and another person is like unwilling to be honest about the situation, about the money issues they're having, okay? Or maybe money that they're holding, or you know, there's a tower moment's going to happen. What does that mean? There's something, an event that's going to create a change, okay? Because there has to be a change here. Okay, there has to be a change here in this relationship. Okay, you guys are bickering, you guys are fighting for something, okay? To the point where, you know, fuck the foundations, you know, to the point where you just are not happy in this relationship. You're not happy in this relationship. You know, it's like the bickering has, like, you know how when you fight with someone so much, you just start like not hating them, but like not even losing passion for the person, not even want to like sleep with them, you know. But here something's going to happen because somebody here is omitting the truth about something, okay, about maybe a family matter, okay. It deals with money, like money situations. And then I get here, Four of Cups in reverse. For some of you guys, I get here that you may hold some money or some assets that your partner doesn't know of. Okay, and this is what is you're hiding that from your partner, and so they're going to find out eventually. Okay, but there's something here that is binding you, that some lie that you dug yourself up. You coiled yourself up so hard in this lie that you had to say another lie and another lie and another lie and another lie, okay? Because you were doing something here that fulfilled you here because your relationship didn't fulfill you here, and it had to do with going out of the home, and okay, not everything's going to resonate with you, okay? This is a collective reading, so not everything resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, check the things that do not resonate with you out and keep the things that resonate with you. Only you know. You use your intuition, okay? And sometimes these energies are so mixed up for a reader that energies can interchange. I can be saying you to the cross watcher and cross watcher to my Aquarius, so you have to pick which is your energy here, okay? Because it just gets combobulated, because especially when you're doing matters of love interest and relationship energy readings, because you guys are in each other's aura or field, that energetic field that you become them and they become you, okay? This is normal when you're living with somebody, when you are thinking about somebody, when you're just around somebody all the time. And so just bear with us, readers, here, because we tend to tell you guys this, because sometimes we get, oh no, that wasn't me, that was my partner. Okay, well, you know who is who here. So they were dissatisfied about the relationship, something about the relationship, okay? They just didn't like the love, somehow the love died. Like they were like dispassionate, bored with the relationship, okay? And so for some of you guys, I get here that something happened, that something drastic happened with the Tower here, okay? That caused this relationship to end, or to like, for like money, maybe I get here some money issues, some issues with home. You know, it's just like this marriage will be no more, okay? Because or if that has happened already, then it resonates with you. If it's happened already, then this is for you, okay? When this tower hit the fan, the shit hit the fan here over some lie, okay? But this person didn't just tell you one lie. It's one little lie that they have to then tell another lie to hide that lie, and then another lie to hide that lie, until they put themselves into this pickle, into this like wound up themselves in this little like in this fucking mess that they can't get out of. They're like stuck in a rut here. They can't get out of all the lies and deceit that they actually even believe those lies themselves. Here, I get here that they've believed those lies themselves. So they sometimes, you know, when you get people who lie all the time, where they don't even know that their lies are even false themselves, they start believing in their lie. Like Seinfeld says, like George says, it's not a lie unless you believe it's a lie. Okay, so it's kind of that type of thing. It's not a lie unless you believe it's a lie. Okay. All right, here. Let's see, what is this tower all about? What is this tower all about? There's some regret here. I get here. There's some regret because you guys at one point did love each other, okay? And there's some healing that needs to take place here, okay? Now I get all air signs. So all signs are on deck, guys. All signs are on deck. So what's going on with this tower? Please tell me. Oh shit. Anything else? All right. Okay. So I get here Hermit, which is a card of Virgo. This fell right here. Do you see that? It fell right here on top of this Emperor here. The person. This it's male energy, but you can be a woman who's like the head of the household, or it could be a man or a woman, whatever, whoever's the head of the household here. Okay. Male energy here. Aries, card of Aries. So with the Seven of Swords, this person was lying. Like I said, it's like believing in their own lies, like lying about shit, okay? Being deceitful, okay? Do you see how this man is taking all those swords and like leaving the crime scene? Leaving the crime scene. Only thinking about themselves and their gratification, and like saving their ass, right? All right, here. So I get here that somebody had to cut some shit out of their life. They're like, okay, this is it, okay? Do you see this queen? This queen doesn't fuck around, okay? This is an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? This queen is more logical than anything, okay? She's very intuitive because she's by the water, do you see? She's very intuitive, but this is the sword of truth, sword of a clarity, sword of being fair, okay? You're dealing with a Libra. You might have Libra in your chart, Aquarius, you know, air sign. You know how air signs are, okay? No matter how much they love you, sometimes they're up in their heads, okay? No matter how much the person loves you, they always try to be fair and reason with logic versus emotions, okay? This person deals with their logic, and so if things don't serve this person, they'll cut you off no matter what, okay? No matter if you're their soulmate, you know, their partner in crime, your hubby, your wife, whatever, okay? This person will, if it doesn't serve them, if it doesn't meet the family's purpose, or the purpose that fairness to all, and like doesn't fulfill the marriage and the family and whatever, this person will cut you out of their life. So they're like, okay, this marriage is over because I just can't put up with all of this deceit and lies, and like lies about the money, you know, and having options here about God knows what. I don't know what kind of options this person had, about their lack of passion, being bored in the relationship. You know, they're like, okay, I've had it. You know, and they've actually been with the 9 of Wands. They've actually been silently watching this person. You know, and this is not the first time this person does this to what am I trying to say here? This is not the first time this person does this to the person that has had enough and actually walked away upset. Okay, this person walked away upset because somebody was mismanaging the family, was with deceit, with lies. They were mismanaging, I get here, money, okay? Something happened here where it had broken the foundation of the relationship. It was over something, and somebody had to like, so right now, like, it's been done already, okay? You can see the rubble. You can see the rubble in the after effect here. Okay, so if it hasn't happened to you, if it doesn't resonate with you, then it's not for you. But I get here that it has happened, and you guys have seen the rubble and the smell of shit and whatever, like smoke and whatever. You guys are actually like having introspection, or like going deep within and looking at the reasons why, like trying to learn from the situation that has happened. I get here that somebody had lost wealth. Okay? Somebody had lost wealth here. And somebody had to come here as mediator, or they had to like leave for a while to think about it, to reflect on what had happened here actually. Okay? But somebody here is sorry, is sorry about the lies, you know, and the broken situation, and so they're trying to be strong about it and trying to come back with a Knight of Cups, with a message, with a token of some kind of truce, message of love, you know, some kind of truce. Okay, because the shit hit the fan here. You might have found out about it. You might have found out about something here that the person was hiding here. Okay, maybe another family that they had, or maybe they made somebody pregnant, or maybe they had another family which that woman didn't know that this person, or this man or this woman was actually married. Okay, so they were kind of living a double life. They were having like two families. Okay, but somebody found out here. Okay, and they're sorry. Okay, if it's not financial issues, it's that. Okay, but it set them free actually here. A new cycle has begun because it set this person free, because it had to cut all that bullshit out and come out with the truth. The truth had come out here because the person that they were dealing with, which I get here, it's the Aquarius, is very intuitive. So they know, they knew, you know, they knew this person was full of shit, right? And this is why they walked away, because they were upset here. And ultimately, they had the victory. The Aquarius, you had the victory here. Okay? Because you know the truth. You know the truth, and you cut that shit out. You're like, okay, you know what? I have one left to fight with this situation. Okay, you've done this to me too many times. I get here too many times. What is this tower about, actually? What was the big tower moment? What was the big tower moment? Okay. Somebody was overindulgent with themselves. You know, maybe like had an addiction, some sort of alcohol problem, some sort of indulgence on maybe drugs. I get here, painkillers, like drugs, alcohol. You know, it could be overindulging on wasting the money on like maybe like drugs, like Percocets, like narcotics. That you know. So this it got reversed. Okay, so they just wasted all the money, like they squandered it, you know, on shit like that, on gratification. Yeah, they were coming off as like the King of Pentacles. Okay, but this card was reversed. They were coming off as like this stable person, this very unstable person. Actually, they could be stable and upright, but when the reverse, they're like this unstable person who spends money that they don't have, you know, because the King of Pentacles upright is like a very stable person who's all about the home and nurturing the home and like finding security for their family, takes care of them, like is very nurturing. They always have your back. They're like solid earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. These type of men, and my dad is a Virgo and I have a Taurus brother. They're very solid, where you feel like they're protectors. They're protectors, how masculine men should be, you know, and all men, the kings in the tarot deck, are protectors. You know, this is masculine divine energy, right? That masculine energy is protector energy. And so, but when it comes reversed, they're like, they squander their money on a woman, on maybe they're unstable, you know, with their finances. They're like lazy. Some of them are lazy. That's why they get fat like this. For some of you guys, you're dealing with a lazy fuck. Okay, and I'm sorry that I say it like this, but I hate lazy people, guys. I can't see how people can become like this on their ass and just do shit, you know, and like, you know, while you bust your ass. I would not tolerate that. Of course, you said fuck that shit. I'm not tolerating this shit. Okay? And so this person always comes back with, oh, please, baby, I love you. You mean everything to me. And then they try to like, maybe like give you a foot massage, or like give you like a kiss on the cheek, or like, you know, do something nice for you, maybe cook a meal one day and whatnot, and they go back to the same old fucking shit. Okay, but this time the shit hit the fan, where you're like, okay, no, I'm not putting up with this shit anymore. Where this person had to like actually reflect on their instability here. Sorry, this was reversed. Okay, so this is why we get the challenge as fortune. Why we understand this now. It's and this is for like it resonates only for a few people, okay? Because it gets specific, guys. It's for the people that need to hear it the most. Yeah. So they were being overindulgent here, and with deception and things like that. And like they can't balance their emotions and stuff. They can't balance themselves for some reason. Okay, so when unbalanced people have issues, they go on automatically. They go to overindulging in alcohol and drugs and like something that is too much of. You know, I'm surprised that I'm not getting the devil energy right here. I'm surprised. Okay, can you tell me more? Is there something else you want to tell me about this individual, Spirit? Is there something else you want to tell me about this individual, Spirit? Okay, so you guys had, initially you guys had a happy marriage, a good foundation, you know, but something happened here where this person just became this way. Yeah, so it was like, I get here 6 of Cups, but I got it reversed. So this person, okay, so when I get the 6 of Cups reversed, what the Spirit is telling me, that this person was, in the beginning, you know, you don't just have one soulmate in your life, you have various soulmates that help you fulfill the need of learning your lessons. They trigger you. They once you finish learning the lessons, then you move on to your other soulmate. You're not supposed to just have one soulmate in your life unless you find your twin flame or whatever. And that even, you know, those people are just here. People are meant to be in your life to trigger you. Ultimately, when you learn a lesson with this person, you don't see them again in your next life. Okay? Because ultimately you evolve and you ascend by yourself. Okay? Because you are one person, but you are everyone. Okay? Because we're collective energy here. If that makes sense. You are everyone and everyone is you. Okay? So I digress, guys. So this person might have been a sweetheart that you married, that you were like, you know, that you fell in love with. You married your high school sweetheart. It would be like college sweetheart, whatever. Your friend, your childhood friend, or a family friend, whatever. You married this person. Okay? But I think that you had learned the lessons that you needed to do with this individual. And so now, you know, the relationship is no more. You guys have actually gone your different ways. Okay? And so here I get the Hierophant, which is a card of Taurus, but I get here reversed. So here I get like, if you guys are going through a divorce right now and splitting the assets and the house and things like this, then this reading is for you. Okay? This reading is for you as well. So here, we're splitting the assets here. I'm going to clarify this Hierophant too, because I'm getting unethical here. Unethical behavior here. Okay, there was a heartbreak here. This caused a lot of heartbreak, this separation, this divorce. This separation caused a lot of heartbreak. Okay, and it left you indecisive about things. Okay, so there are some things you're not willing to see, okay, about the situation here. Okay, because I get here that you cut things off, but yet a part of you, it has one one left to fight. A part of you wants to still invest more in this relationship. But let me tell you that I don't know if it's repairable unless this person's willing to change and actually have counseling. I get here. You guys need to go through counseling because there was a lot of damage done. Like, when do you see these 4 pillars mean foundation? You know how when you have a house and you construct like an apartment or a house or a residential area, you need 4 stable pillars to actually create like the basement or whatever, the peripheral of the house. Like, let's say the tower is like let's say the pillars are broken, and then so you don't have like a foundation here. So what are you going to build off of? So you have to rebuild your foundations and stuff like this. But you cannot rebuild foundations when somebody's energy is like this, which they're reflecting on it now. But how many times are they going to say, oh, I'm sorry, baby, and you're going to take them back? You have one left to fight, but really, are you really going to fight it after you've repeatedly done so over and over again? Okay, I know these relationships are not easy, and I certainly wouldn't tell you what to do because I'm just a tarot reader and I'm just here reading the energy. That's all up to you. And with that being said, I will only tell you what the cards say. Anything that you decide, do not give any power to a tarot reader to make decisions for you. You know what to decide. You know what's in your best interest here, okay? Listen to your intuition. Listen to your spirit guides. Okay, listen to your family, whatever, for support. All right? So what has you, like, indecisive, or what are you not seeing here? What are you not seeing here? Okay, I shit you not, guys. The 9 of Pentacles here. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to lower the volume. The 9 of Pentacles here, you're not seeing that after this relationship's over, you're going to actually, all that money that was wasted and stuff like this from this lazy ass person who, like, a scoundrel, I get here, a scoundrel, or a woman, it could be a woman too, that was like, spending on clothes and money and like things for self gratification, getting fat, not working out, not being physical, just like disgusting. Like they change from like a beautiful person who's very energetic, who looks lovely like this, to somebody like fat, who like gluttony, like just lazy, who spend money on shit, and just, look. That's all I have to say, guys. That's all I have to say. And not that there's anything wrong with, people looking like that, but God, just the thing of being lazy, I mean, just being lazy, like not doing anything with your life, and like wasting all this money that somebody else has worked hard for, or you have worked hard for, I mean, and just spending it on booze and on women and on, I don't get that. I could be spending it on women because there is 3 of Swords, which means that there was like a heart broken. That means that something interfered. Either in the interference could be an addiction. It could be a third party in form of an affair. It could be like a family interfering. It could be like an event. Work could be interfering. So a person's personality, like lack thereof or whatever. But I get here that you feel a certain kind of way about leaving this relationship, breaking up with this person, and your intuition's telling you something that you're not seeing here. And because you're heartbroken here, but your logic, but because you're Aquarius and you're logical, you're an air sign. You can be logical. You can put your emotions aside and be logical and say, hey, you know, this is not right. I'm going to have to cut this stuff off from my life because this is just not the way I want to live. This is not, this person's not investing in our future. He or she is wasting, you know, our money. You know, we're not, this person's being dispassionate. I'm not even getting sex from this person. Just trouble. You know, and sex is very important in a relationship, okay? And it doesn't have to be work, right? It shouldn't be work, actually, guys. It shouldn't be work. It should be something pleasurable, something that it's an interchange of love, okay? And so I don't see that here, okay? I see almost like the person being lazy to actually, you know, be on top, okay? I don't know. You know, which is kind of like, anyway. So here, this is what you get. 9 of coins. Okay, you're smelling good, looking good. You're like, after you get divorced, look, you look fit, you're beautiful. Like, you know, you're just like the person you were meant to be. You know, the person that you are, actually. But this person, having this type of person in your energy, you know, with you, is kind of fucking you up. It's kind of like, well, they're drilling holes in your boat while you're trying to like navigate your boat. This person's freaking drilling holes. Okay, and you guys do not have the same lifestyle. You look at the difference here, guys. There's a plain difference here. Look, you're smelling good, you're looking good, you're beautiful, and you take care of yourself. You're very independent. You invest your money well. You're smart. Okay, not to say that this person isn't smart, but they're lazy, they're decadent, they're self-indulgent. They're like, you know, they haven't grown, it seems like, spiritually. They don't have the self-love that you have for yourself. And because you have self-love, you're like, fuck this shit, enough of this shit. I'm like, I've had enough. And although I do have one wand left to fight, but I'm going to use that one on myself. I'm going to use this wand. I'm fighting to get out of this mess because this is no longer working with me. This relationship, this soul connection, the cycle has been closed. The cycle is closed here. Okay? It is closed, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, lessons learned. It was fun, but deuces. It was fun, but deuces. It's time to be this person. So let's pull up a deck for you guys of anything the Spirit has to say to you guys. Let's see, what deck can I use, Spirit? Let me see. Let me think about this. I can pull from my deck. Okay, see? You want to be doing that for yourself. And this is my own tarot deck, guys, that I'm... actually, I have 3 cards that I have to still draw up. And so... Okay, so my tarot deck, so they're not ready yet. So my tarot deck says, ouch, that fucking hurt. Okay. So, you are ready to roll up your sleeves and be the apprentice by yourself. Okay. You're ready to do the hard work. Okay, but by yourself, you're like over this heartbreak. Okay, you've had enough, you've suffered, you cried about it, it was sad, you know, but nobody dies from a heartbreak. Nobody. Okay, they just learn lessons. Okay, lessons are a blessing. Okay, so there we go. Let's see what we can say here, what we can do here. Let's try to see some advice cards here, and then we are done, ladies and gentlemen. We are done. Okay, let's see here. All right. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. What's a message that you have for them, Spirit? What do you want them to know? What do you want them to know? 7 again, 7, 7. 7's a significant number to you. Just keeps popping up. Okay. Is there anything else, Spirit? All right. So I get here the 7 of Swords, which is this card right here. It just landed right here, which is kind of funny. I get the Sun card, 19, and 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords. I feel it should be set like this. What am I looking for? Okay. 7 of Swords. 7. It says here, that you shouldn't rely too much on others, but rely on yourself. So you kind of, you feel bad. You feel bad and heartbroken over this loss. But Spirit is trying to remind you that you can't lose what's not yours to begin with. Because whatever is yours, you will never lose. You will always have it with you, and it will come back to you because it's meant to be with you. Put everything in writing, it's saying right here. That you have a lot of pressure, that any legal matters, that any matters with wills or legal documents and stuff, put everything in writing, everything. If it deals with money, put everything in writing. Contracts with businesses, if you're sharing businesses, houses, assets, material assets, put everything in writing. Don't take on too much, and learn from your success and failures of others. For those of you guys that may resonate with it, take it as you will. 8 of Swords. People are gossiping about this, okay? There's a lot of people that are gossiping about this situation. Be easygoing about it, okay? Don't let people ruffle your feathers here. Don't give ultimatums or whatever. You know what you need to do, okay? Do it like a Scorpio would, silently and decisively. You know, like a Scorpio has a, you know, I'm a Scorpio rising, so this is what I'm saying. Like, do it quietly, and then when the stinger needs to come up, you know, bam, you do it. Like, you know, you invest all that energy instead of fighting and quarreling and like you know, like talking back to opposition or giving ultimatums or whatever, and indulging in the energy that others are in. Why gossip? You know, just be quiet about it. Be quiet about it, and just invest all that energy on monetizing your pain. Okay? And don't accept everything as fact. Hearsay. Update your resume and open up your mind to new business deals and other things, it says here. Think about current and future financial needs. What will happen before and after them? What would happen after the marriage and thereafter? Okay? It's that you will get the freedom from restrictions, but the results won't be instant. You have a lot of paperwork and shit to do. Okay? Be patient. That you will get your son. Do you see this is the ultimate happy card? Okay, you will be happy in the long run. You will get what you need to get here. Okay? So this cycle is wrapped, guys. And so what does the sun say here? That any personal growth you achieve now will be linked to self-expression. Say what you feel when you feel it. Accept criticism and admit your mistakes. You will have a lot of relationship hassles before this happens. Don't get wrapped up in yourself so tightly that you ignore your other people's needs, okay? Spend time with loved ones, people that are on your side, okay? People that are positive. Don't be dramatic, okay? Keep your emotions at bay and set realistic goals. So think about win-win situations here, okay? Even though this person is a liar or whatever, still, try to think of things that can be done that would be painlessly for you, painlessly as you can make them for you, where this person somewhat ends up winning a little too. You still get, what you wanted to get, but, in a way that you actually outmaneuver this person. So really have everything in writing here. Have everything in writing, okay? This person obviously isn't going to invest time and energy into reading everything and the fine line print and shit like this. Okay, so but you will, because you have the drive and the motivation to do so. Okay guys, this is a wrap. Thank you very much. I love you and thank you for watching. Bye.